welcome back, and here we go. 6 knights. I like to stand in this corner and use all my arrows. And just like that. Pretty easy. And there we got our pennant. Pennant of courage, I want to say. Pennant of courage. And we'll teleport out of the dungeon. That's nice. No need to fight anything. Just head down to the little hut here. And talk to the man. Now we can run. Got our Pegasus boots. We can also use them to open up some of these walls. So I could use a bomb there, or I could just dash into it and save my bomb. That was a waste. I think there's money though, yeah. And more. See, we're almost to 500 already, and we're not even close to needing it. Can't get it until we get the gloves, and we don't get the gloves until the next dungeon. But before we go to the next dungeon, which is down in the desert in the bottom left, we're gonna go to the bottom right. And I'll show you why when we get there. I could go up here and get some potions, but I don't need any yet. I will need them later. They're not that great. Much faster to run. Almost dropped right on him. I hate these crabs. Worst enemy in the game. These guys are the second worst enemy in the game. Arguably the worst. Little secret. How did he get over? One more. That was close, almost fell. Just push up along the wall and you can skirt past there. I think there's just money in here. Bombs. Probably arrows. Yeah. Nothing too special. I don't get this enemy. He just explodes. And then those things hop around and they die on their own. Not sure what that's supposed to be a reference to. And this is what we came down here for. Ice Rod. It's a super effective weapon against the next boss. And it's a totally optional item, you don't have to get it. Now, as I said, I'm not 100%ing this game. I'm not going to get every single heart piece. I'm also not going to get all the items. There's a couple items that I know how to get, but I don't need them for anything. So I'm not going to get them. And one last note before I continue on. Before we get to the desert, we have to go back to the south edge of town. This is something I forget about 80% of the time I play through this game. There's a book that we have to get in order to open the way into the next dungeon. I forget it all the time. Oh, I could catch this bee, but I don't want to. Missed him. Whoops. Now right up here. Not in that one. But in this one, the library with the book above the door. There's an item on top of the shelf. Run into the shelf, knock it down, and pick it up. Now, this item has two uses. One, it opens the way into the next dungeon, and two, it unlocks 3 items once you have the Master Sword. Of those 3 items, I should mention as I'm thinking about it, you only need 2 of them. Now, also while I'm thinking about it, since we can dash, there's piles of rocks that we can dash into and break open and sometimes find things. And here's one of them. Go in here, and it's a fairy fountain. Use our bug catching net, and we can catch fairies and put them in the bottle. That way, if we die, it will revive us. I hope not to need that, but also, if we're low on life, I can release them and eat them. Yes, Link eats the fairies for life. Anyway, now we'll proceed on into the desert. Barely missed that one. Before we actually get to the temple part, we're going to go this way. Into this cave. In here, there's another wise man. I think he tells you about the book, in case you don't know how to get in. I already know how. And down here we can bomb this. And inside, our first heart piece. Not that we'll be keeping track of our heart pieces, but that's the first one I usually get. Gold man. Alright, here we are. This freaking vulture circling around. So yeah, we can't get past this. And there's this thing, but we don't understand that. That's why we need the book. Use the book, and it tells you what it says. Make a wish. So I can make any wish and it'll be granted. What should we wish for? End of the game? Recovery of the maidens? And the destruction of the evil wizard? Nah, let's just open the door. And I'm gonna leave you guys right here, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.